Hell's Paradise Episode 1 or Jigokuraku. And man, what a beginning to the anime. It was a very good first episode. You love to see this type of episodes in a first episode because it makes us the viewers more attached to the anime, more in line to watch the second episode rather than not. So yeah, I think everybody can agree on that the first episode did a really good job in terms of making us want to watch more. There was a lot of action, there was some character development for our main protagonist, which is Gabimaru, for our second main protagonist, which is, well, not so much for her, but she did get some lines, which is Sagiri. And yeah, we found out some things in this first episode. You don't really see that in the first episode, that you get to learn a lot of things about the plot and the anime in general. But this first episode did actually do that, even though it is only 24 minutes or something like that. And even though it's only the first episode, it still did a really good job on getting us to know what the plot is going to be about, how the general world is, and things like that, which is really good to be honest. And yeah, the theme throughout this first episode was that of Gabimaru the Hollow trying to come to terms with his reality, and that reality being that he actually has feelings, that he's actually not as hollow as he thinks he is. And that happens in large part thanks to Sagiri, because she was the one that told him, well, his reality, that he was not hollow, that he actually cared for his wife and things like that. So yeah, pretty good character development for Sagiri in terms of that, in terms of being a really interesting character, being a really mature character, knowing what she's doing and things like that. And yeah, Gabimaru realizes almost at the end that yeah, he actually does care for his wife, and he will accept the, I guess you can say, challenge or mission that Sagiri gave him of going to the underworld or the other side. It has many names, and basically grabbing the elixir of life. I don't know if it really exists. I can see it at the end of the anime being that it was not really something that existed in the first place. It was just something that was made up or something like that. But who knows? I mean, maybe it does. But yeah, like I said, Gabimaru accepts the mission, because now he realizes that he has something that he cares for, and he will do anything possible to return to his previous life. Not so much of killing people, being a shinobi, but more in terms of being with his wife. So yeah. And yeah, we also got introduced, I guess you can say, one of the main villains of the anime, which is the chief of the village. He seems to be really bad. I guess that's the way I can describe him, as a really bad character. I mean, he wanted to kill Gabimaru, he couldn't do it. He basically has his daughter at the palm of his hand. He doesn't let her do anything, basically. He even threw, I think it was sort of lava, oil, whatever it was, at her face because he didn't want her to live as a normal woman. So, I mean, that is actually pretty bad, all things considered. And yeah, also it was actually really epic when Gabimaru used ninjutsu. I didn't think we were going to get it in this first episode. I mean, I know in the trailer, I don't know if it was shown that he was using ninjutsu, but I thought maybe it was going to happen in the second episode or something like that. And I mean, yeah, that was actually pretty good. We also got a, I guess you can say, mini duel between Sagiri and Gabimaru. Of course, it was interrupted because Sagiri never intended in the first place to kill Gabimaru. She was there just to scout potential people to send to the underworld. I wonder if she will go too. That would be really interesting if she goes too. I mean, she doesn't have a reason, I think, as of now for her to go, but who knows? I mean, maybe she will go for some reason with Gabimaru. I guess we'll find out in the upcoming episodes. So yeah, pretty good development for the two main protagonists of the anime. They got a lot of screen time, they got a lot of good dialogues, a lot of good action, and in general, a very good start. I know I said this a lot of times now, but it was actually a really good start. It actually had also really good art and animation. Of course, this is a Studio Mappa, so you can almost expect it. But yeah, it's always nice seeing an anime being this pretty, this good. It adds to the feeling of being a good anime, because not only is the story good, but also, like I said already, the art, the animation also adds to that. So yeah, it complemented it. Since this is the first episode, there is not really much to speculate because I haven't read the other source material. I'm just an anime watcher, so I don't know exactly what to speculate about. I guess I could speculate what is going to happen in the future with Gabimaru's wife and things like that, but I mean, I would just be throwing things in the air because I don't really know, to be honest. So yeah, not really much to speculate because the episode was pretty straightforward, but actually really good. It gave us some really good things of upcoming things to come, and then at the same time, it was very simple and plain, easy to understand, which is really good. So yeah, I think that is everything that I wanted to say about the episode. Hopefully you also enjoyed it as much as I did. So yeah, that was everything for me for the episode review, and I guess I'll see you all in the next episode review.